Hal Jordan, the famous Green Lantern, has shown up in many comics, shows, and animated movies. But did you know he hasn't always used just the green ring? So in this video, I picked 4 moments where Hal Jordan, the famous Green Lantern, used rings from other Lantern Corps. And I promise you, the last one is the craziest one. One of the most surprising moments comes from Green Lantern the Animated Series in the episode titled Greed. Hal Jordan, Kilowog, and Razor travel to the planet Okara by going to planet Okara to steal the orange battery, which is known to corrupt anyone it touches with overwhelming greed. But things escalate fast when the battery pulls Hal in and briefly transforms him into an orange lantern. The ring's greed-based energy begins to take over his mind. He starts seeing his teammates not as allies, but as obstacles to his own desires. Meanwhile, Razor and Kilowog fight to snap Hal out of it. There's a major battle between them, but it's Hal's own inner willpower that saves him. He manages to resist the ring's control, tearing it off before it can fully corrupt him. It's a powerful moment that shows not just how dangerous the orange light is, but how strong Hal's sense of purpose really is. This entire arc also highlights the tension between greed, rage, and willpower. Next, Yellow Lantern Hal in the Injustice universe. In this alternate reality, the Justice League is torn apart when Superman goes rogue and creates his own regime after losing his wife and kid. Hal joins Superman's side and starts working closely with Sinestro. A battle broke out between the Green Lanterns, the Yellow Lanterns, and the regime. While the fight raged on, Hal received a call from Carol saying, "The Resistance is here. They're attacking Ferris aircraft, that is Huntress." Without hesitation, Hal flew off. Guy saw Hal leaving and decided to follow him. Meanwhile, Sinestro also noticed them, until suddenly Hal showed up and stopped Huntress. Hal asked if Carol is okay. Then Guy showed up, saying, "Let the plane go." Suddenly, a strike hit Guy in the chest. It was Sinestro, along with his team. Carol, scared, looked at Hal, and Hal told her, "They're on our side." Guy stood back up, saying, "I tried so many times to convince the Guardians. I told them there's no way Hal Jordan would side with Sinestro. I promised them you'd come around." Suddenly, Sinestro ordered the Yellow Lanterns to end him, but out of nowhere, a Green Lantern shield protected Guy. It was Ganthet. He blasted Hal and the Yellow Lanterns away. Meanwhile, Guy took Carol to get her to safety, but Hal Jordan showed up saying, "Give her to me." Guy resisted, and Hal struck him. Guy fell. Then Ganthet appeared and took Hal Jordan's ring, saying, "You have broken your oath." Both Carol and Hal began falling from the sky until Sinestro appeared. Hal asked, "Sinestro, save Carol." But Sinestro replied, "No, you should save her yourself," and offered him a Yellow Lantern ring. Hal took the ring and saved Carol, and now he had become a Yellow Lantern. But that's not the end. Later in Injustice 2, Hal becomes a Red Lantern. After Batman's side, also known as Insurgencies, brings down the regime, Hal is imprisoned along with Sinestro in a Green Lantern cell. While locked up, Hal reflects on what he's done. He understood he was wrong. Then, during a Red Lantern attack, a red ring crashes into the scene. In a moment of desperation, Hal takes the ring to protect the Green Lanterns under attack. Fueled by rage and guilt, Hal becomes a Red Lantern, but this time he's fighting not out of hate, but to make things right. Now let's talk about one of Hal's most powerful moments, becoming both a Green and Blue Lantern. After the Sinestro Corps War, Hal teams up with 2 Blue Lanterns, Saint Walker, the wise leader full of hope, and Worth, a powerful elephant-like alien. Their mission is to transfer Sinestro for execution, but things go sideways, fast. They're attacked by the Red Lantern Corps, led by Atrocitus. In the chaos, Sinestro escapes. Then, former Green Lantern, Lyra, now a Red Lantern, confronts Hal Jordan, seeing that he can't control herself due to the red ring. While Hal tries to find a way to help Lyra, suddenly Sinestro strikes Lyra and he kills her right in front of Hal. Hal, overcome with anger, rage took over him. He punches Sinestro so hard that he crashed through the ground. Then a Red Lantern ring latches onto Hal. He starts to lose control, consumed by rage. Then a fight between Saint Walker and Hal happens. Saint Walker, seeing he has no chance against him, he decides to do one last thing. He gives Hal a Blue Lantern ring, believing there's still hope inside him. Because Hal already wears a green ring, the blue ring supercharges his willpower and helps him break free from the red ring's control. Now Hal is wielding both the green and blue rings, an extremely rare and powerful comb.